What's going on, y'all? Today we got NBA legends explain how Larry Bird made everyone look bad. Without further introduction, last reaction at the end of the video. Let's get into it.
Defensive board on the cut to Bird, swings through, little reverse, layup is good. How did he make that?
Ain't gotta skip that intro though.
Now the first player's opinion that I want to take a look at is from John Spider Salley, who obviously played for the Detroit Bad Boy Pistons and who had his rivalries going on with the Celtics, and obviously he has a great story. Let's take a look.
People want to talk about who's the greatest, the GOATs of all time. Y'all will never play against Larry Bird. Larry Bird will give you nightmares now if you have to sit back and think about it.
Where would you put, I mean, you mentioned Larry Bird. Where would, is he the greatest small forward of all time? Like, is he
Yes.
two? Yes. So what is LeBron a small forward in your opinion?
LeBron can play all five positions.
Okay, so you're not counting
So
a small forward.
he's like Magic.
Okay.
So Magic, LeBron over here.
Okay.
Kobe and Michael over here.
Okay.
Larry Bird and everybody else over here. Bernard King.
Can you compare, I'm not saying who's better, can you compare, obviously, a different kind of game, but a Larry Bird and a Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant is my favorite player playing now. I've told him that 1,000 times. Kevin Durant is not Larry Bird.
No.
No.
It's Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is 6'11" and shoots the ball above his head. So,
But Bird was what, 6'9" and shot that bitch behind his head?
yeah. While talking,
With jumper that just...
we'll just talk shit to you too. I'm
Yeah.
gonna shoot this.
Right.
And then I'm gonna go to the other side next time and shoot it again. And he would go, I'm gonna shoot this and shoot it and be talking. I told you I was gonna shoot it. And I remember one day he was just talking so much to me. He's go 1, 2, 3. I got 2 quick fouls because you know that means you gotta sit down. Somebody else come be a highlight reel and it would worry you. It would worry you. And he can dribble, pass. People didn't realize he was 6'9", so
He's
if
big.
you thought he was gonna lay it up and he would dunk on
How
you.
much was he, like 230?
Yeah, 230.
Okay.
Didn't he have a game where he shot all left? He
Oh, he could have.
had like 30 with his left?
Yeah. Well, I tell you this. Stack, you know how you play defense, you lean, and then they don't do this anymore, but they punt and they do a fadeaway, right? Everyone did it, right? Guys would bang you and then fade away on one leg, try to be like, Wilt Chamberlain. Larry would hit you and go like this, and then you would fly by.
Shot fake.
And he'd be like, stupid.
And the next player's opinion that I want to take a look at is from Byron Scott, who played for the Lakers and
Yeah,
obviously
jump on my water.
Lakers, Celtics. You know the story. Let's take a look.
You know, it's funny because I tell a whole lot of people this when they talk about great players and they bring up Larry Bird. I said, listen, the dude couldn't jump, wasn't fast, but wasn't athletic. But you look on the scores, the score sheet after the game, he got 25, 15 rebounds, 9 assists, a few steals. I said, the dude just knew how to play, right? And the thing that I loved about him is that he was a shit talker. And I wish you would have got a chance to play against him, Robert, because I swear to God, you would have loved playing against him because the dude would just tell you where he's going, shoot it in your face, talk shit to you, and run back down the floor.
Yeah.
And he was just one of those guys that, he just had it. You know what I mean? He had it, and I saw it in college, and obviously saw it a whole lot closer when we get a chance to play against the Celtics. He was the biggest trash talker back in the day, but he would back it up.
I grew up a Dr. J fan, but Larry Bird, I got to keep Larry because Doc didn't really have the outside shot. He could get to the bucket. Ice could do it all from anywhere.
Yeah.
Larry could just flat out score and give you numbers and be talking shit. There were times where he would come out of a timeout. I remember this one time, you might have heard this before because he did it with a lot of people. I had to guard him. You know the play is coming, but he would tell you it's coming.
He told you to play.
With DJ handling, Mikhail's gonna set a pick for Robert, but Robert, that's only to free him up to come and set a pick for me. and he says, if you trail, I'm gonna trail into the lane and do a little floating. And he said, if you fucking pop, he said, if you try to get over the top, he said, I'm gonna pop to that corner and bust a jumper in your fucking face. I'm like, fuck you, I'm all up on him. You know, I got his shirt tail, I'm holding it. You know, I'm like, you know where I'm from. I'm from Gastonia. He ain't talking. He ain't gonna. Sure enough, man, the ball comes in. DJ takes a couple dribbles. I'm quick enough. I think I can get over the top. I get over the top. I get out there, but he pops to the corner and I'm running. He kind of waiting, you know.
I like people to talk shit to me. Cause it is what it is. I don't have no hold no grudges. I ain't got no feelings about it. It makes me even better. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you was working with my mama last night and my wife, I was with yours too. You forgot she didn't call you for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she got in at 10:30. You mad at me now cause I know what time she got in. You feel what I'm saying?
Bird talk shit like we talk.
Let me tell y'all something. Bird used to tell me, look here, man. I'm gonna go shoot this motherfucking jumper in your face right there in that corner. And it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open. All that shit. He was the coldest dude I ever seen with that shit, man. Everybody be talking about these greats. They don't be always mentioning him. He was the shit.
Yeah.
The shit, man. He'll give it to you any way he wanted to. Any way he wanted to. Larry Bird was cold.
Times in a row down court, Larry Bird got the ball on Rodney Rogers, and every time he was about to make a move, he told him what he was going to do. One dribble, pull up, going left, off glass.
Different.
Bucket.
Different.
One
He said
dribble,
bucket.
going right.
He said bucket.
Spin, shot. Bucket.
Bucket, yeah.
9 times or 8 times in a row, left the court to go lay down because he couldn't sit on a bench. He had to lay down because of his back. And said, young fella, look like 84, huh?
Last time he made
So I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow.
I think it was 86, 87. So we were playing Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. So they gave me the task of guarding Larry Bird. Guarding Larry Bird. I'm like this 25-year-old rookie in the league. They said, Dennis, you have to guard him. And I'm like, and you know what I'm saying? Guard him. So that was my whole job, to guard the toughest guy on the team, on the other teams. So, you know, so I'm guarding him. And every time I turn my head, he's over there in the 3-point line. He said, I'm over here, Rook. I'm like, you know, I got to go out there and run out there like a dumbass. Let's go out there, try to contest it. He hit the 3. I'm like, okay.
What did you know about Larry Bird prior to that game?
Well, Shannon, the summer before, they had the WIT tournament.
Okay.
And they brought all the best college players together.
Okay.
To play against the world.
Okay.
And man, I see this guy, you know, blonde hair, you know. I said, all right, let me see if he can play.
Okay.
Man, I'm sitting there watching him shoot, Shannon. He must have made 30 in a row, all net.
So he was Steph Curry before Steph
Yeah. And I'm sitting there saying,
you know, to me, being a huge Larry Bird fan for so many years, it's just amazing and so much fun to hear stories from other players talking about Larry and just to hear the appreciation that those players have. And if you have those players who were rivals like Lakers and Pistons, and when they say those things about Larry, that means a lot. So.
Larry Bird was different, I ain't gonna lie. You seen a lot of some Larry Bird, man. Let me know if there's anything I missed. Oh, y'all told me to react to Magic versus Larry Bird, the long documentary. I got y'all, man. We're gonna split that up in some parts. Tell me what else you want me to react to. Make sure you click on that last reaction on your screen right now. And I'm out of here, man. Roll the 5 bands, roll the 5 bands.